Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about love. This is going to be love for the first 2 weeks, you and two, all right? If you're looking for a career in finance, you'll find it at the end of the video, and I'll be focusing on my monthlies right after I finish these bi-weeklies here, all right? So with that being said, let's hop into this. We're going to pull a card specifically for you for the overarching message as it pertains to love, and then a few more other cards for you, and then we'll jump into the main spread for you and that other person. All right, so let's get down to it. Let's take a look at what's happening with you, what is going on for Pisces. Let's take a look for the first 2 weeks of September. What is going on for Pisces for the first 2 weeks of September? Okay, well, I'm going to take the first one that came out here. Okay, so let's just take that one and put these aside. All right, so what we have here, interesting. Okay, so we've got a man of earth and woman of sky. Ooh, what a beautiful energy. I kind of feel like there is a sense of two things, of man and woman coming together, right? There's this lightness and there's also this darkness, but together, regardless of the scenario, it's kind of like you see, you are one. It's like you become one. All right. So this is beautiful energy, really beautiful energy. It's kind of like I feel that that it's what is it, 12 card reducing to a 3. 3 is all about communication. Yeah, it's almost like the communication between the light and the darkness. It's kind of like within your light, that other person's really sees you and can actually come together and combine with you in their light. And then in your darkness, it's almost as if that they are able to come forward in compassion towards you. The man, right? Man of the earth comes forth with you with that compassion in your darkness, right? And in your light can come and join you and you can be enlightened together. So it's kind of like two facets of it, right? And even though that you're different, you are one. And even though that you're opposite, the man sees a part of you that is within him, and then the woman sees a part of the man that is within her. Whew! This is gorgeous, guys. This is really beautiful stuff. All right. So that is what I feel is coming through. There's some sort of, communication of this, right? So, just keep that in mind in terms of these energies here. And the divine is all kind of watching this process, and the divine is helping, this aspect. And it could be a divine connection of some sort, guys, as well. But this is about the divine coming and blessing you not only in your happiness, but also at your darkest hour as well, right? So there is a combination of that that's underpinning the scenario, the energy as well. So that's what's coming here, right? So especially at times when you're feeling that maybe you're broken, right? And this is saying is that you are meant to be broken so you could have heaven here on earth, and that's what the card talks about. So beautiful energy, guys. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Let's pull a Soul Trees card. We're gonna find out what wants to come through in terms of that. Okay, what the Soul Trees card wants to say as it pertains to advice in this card here. Whoo, beautiful energy. It's like recognizing the dark and light of the opposing of the other person, right? And what that energy of that other person, but then also knowing that you're one, right? So it's just beautiful energy. Yeah. It's mystical indeed. It's mystical, right? It's that communication, and it's also with the divine, right? It's almost that of which that is can't be put into words, but can only be felt. And there's this knowing, right? And that's what this is saying. There's some sort. It's that mystical, surrender, right? Seeing and feeling heaven on earth and surrendering to being broken in a situation, or at times in the most, in the darkest hours, and then only to know that when the dark hour comes to be broken, that you're only being broken so you can experience heaven on earth within a relationship or situation. And it's quite mystical, and this is something wants to come out for that, guys. It's about living again in love. All right. Oh, beautiful energy. So it's mystical. Anything else that wants to come out? Let's take a look. and it's ever evolving. Isn't it true? Isn't it true? Like energy never ends, and it just transforms. Love never ends. It just transforms. And there's all different types of love, right? And that's what this is saying, is that you are evolving as a person in love. And what this wants to let you know is that there's things that are happening around you and for you right now. All right. Let's take a look at what your shadow side wants you to be aware of in terms of this situation. Okay. Now, love could be, you and this other person, right? And maybe it's a person that you've recently met. It could be someone that you're currently interested in and dating, right? It could be a person that you have yet to meet. Okay. And this here is talking about the changes that are happening within you right now, okay? In order to break open and experience the love, that you've never experienced. It's evolving, okay? So even if in the backdrop and on the on the heavenly planes, and this is what's happening, okay? What does your shadow side want you to be aware of in the stars, right? Okay, what does your shadow side up there need to be aware of? Wow. This is about you having feelings of some sort of perhaps unworthiness. And what this card talks about, it wants you to think deeply, and it wants you to ask yourself, why are you not worthy of this situation at hand? And if it's love, guys, then it's time to create a different narrative for that. It's time to create a different narrative, and the time is now, okay? And it's a time to put into new beliefs and new intentions. And there's a new moon in Virgo that's happening on the 6th, perhaps the 7th, depending on where you're at in this world. But what this is talking about, this is putting those new intentions of this meticulous intentions of order, of groundedness, earth energy with Virgo, right? And it is imploring you to focus in on putting a better foundation for yourself, okay? So again, some of you might be feeling that, all right? And what we're going to do is it wants you to ask deeply why you are not feeling that you're worthy of a situation of love, okay? Or of this relationship or situation at hand, okay? So let's take a look at the light cards and see how that can help you within this. What does your self-love card have to say to you? Well, this wants to come out. I'm going to take it. Wow. Send someone thoughts of love and light and watch it return right back to you. Okay? Oh gosh, guys, this is so beautiful. Love and light. Right, guys? So that's what's coming through. All right. And I mean this. This is love and light, and that starts inside. Okay. So you got to ignite within to expect some sort of, a love and attraction and passion and to come towards you. All right. It's got to start within. So start lighting that right immediately. Send yourself some love and light, so the universe brings it on, and then send that other person. Send someone thoughts of love and light and watch it come right back at you, okay? All right, guys, that's what it wants to remind you of. What does your inner child have to remind you of, okay? And let's take a look at what that is. The message for the next 2 weeks of the first 2 weeks of September here, okay, 2021. What does your inner child want to tell you here? What is it? Your inner child wants to tell you that in the past you may have witnessed some sort of anger and some sort of rage. Now, this could have been in your upbringing or whatever the situation, because it does relate to love here. So it's coming up here. But this is saying now you can regulate your emotions more openly and communicate your thoughts and feelings a totally different way. So if you can transform your emotions, Pisces, from anger, right, and into rage, and you can transform that into regulating positive emotions through open communication and thoughts and feelings expressed, right, and this without reacting but responding. Then definitely you can definitely focus on turning in that love for yourself and knowing how worthy you are, right? So that's what this is saying. You are evolving. You are evolving, right? And that's what wants to come into play here. So let's put this aside and take this, keep that in mind, and let's focus on how you feel about this other person, okay? How you feel about this other side. So let's take a look at that, and we'll find out how they feel about you, okay? So how you feel about this other person, what wants to come through for Pisces, okay? What is coming through? Six of Wands. Ooh, I love it. And Judgment. This has been a popular card, this Judgment card, which really tells me, quite frankly, that two outcomes are just as likely. One outcome is just as likely as the other. Okay, but I get the Judgment card, which is Major Arcana after the Six of Wands. Now, the Six is about all about having self-confidence, right? And this is about making progress in a relationship or situation. So you can see that horse is very transparent, being very honest and transparent about his or her love towards something and making a judgment on something. Okay, and you might not know which way this is going to go, but how they feel. Let me back up about this. Let me back up, because this is about how you feel about them and how it's like you're confident in terms of expressing love, but you're not sure which way this is going to go. Okay, so how you feel about them is you're confident, you can express your thoughts and your feelings, and the judgment can go either way. So let's just take a look at this again. There's going to be a decision that's going to be made, but let's take a look. Yeah, clearing up bad vibes. Okay, so it's time to clear up some sort of bad vibes that are within the situation. Okay, because a rainbow wants to come out. Okay, so that's what this is talking about. A rainbow wants to come out. So how you feel about them is that you want to clear up the bad vibes so the sun can shine, right? And the rainbow can expose itself. All right. Anything else? Yeah, you want to focus on busting through any sort of insecurities about love, and maybe that you were standing off because you were kind of sheltering from love, or maybe that you feel that you were sheltering yourself off from love with this other person, maybe due to any sort of insecurities, unworthiness of some sort. But this is saying, no, you know that you have that if you the rainbow, it's kind of like the rainbow can't come out if you're sheltering yourself off of love, right? So you've got to throw away that umbrella and just express and let things move forward as you clear up any sort of bad vibes. So that's kind of jumping into that insecurity side, so the rainbow can come out, right? And then the flowers can bloom in Judgment. So it's kind of like how you feel about them right now. It's kind of what I feel is that. It's about making some sort of judgment and clearing up any sort of bad vibes, no longer being afraid to confront the issue. Okay, let's take a look on how they feel about you. Okay, how did they feel about you? And maybe you feel that this other person is sheltering themselves off of love and just hiding away. Okay, so it could be the case. How they feel about you, they got the 10 of Cups for you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay, so you might be dealing with someone who's got water in their chart as well. Now you might resonate with one side more than the other. I'm just focusing on you on here and the other person on the other side. But I get the 10 of Cups, guys. 10 of Cups. There's that rainbow. There it is. Okay, they have that rainbow for you. Okay, they have a rainbow for you. Okay, so whether how you feel about them, maybe you want to clear up bad vibes. Maybe for some reason of the past. Even if you weren't in a relationship or situation, this is about trust issues coming up and confronting them and being confident and moving forward. Okay, so how they feel about you is they feel complete in alignment. They've got love for you. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. 10 of Cups, guys, come on. It's great. And then I get the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles is all about being able to transform, right? So it's about an opportunity to transform. So you have an opportunity. It's kind of like for growth. This is growth. So this is about having a 10 of Cups here is emotions that they want to share. They want equal give and take in terms of sharing emotions. So this other person, Pisces, wants the sharing, the rainbow, something to transform here. So that's what they want. They want growth in the emotion side of things. What does the soul trees have to say about this? Let's take a look at what that is. How this person feels about you. It's about transforming. Okay, what do we get? Yeah, they want to collaborate. Let's get together. Let's communicate. That blue is the throat chakra, all forms of communication, right? Not just speaking. It could be all forms, text, written communication, whatever. But this is saying is that it's a divine connection, because there's a lot of spirituality involved in this too. So they want to collaborate. They want to get together and collaborate. They want to see what can become of this. They definitely have feelings for you here. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, it's time to reconnect. This could be someone that you might be acquainted with. You may not have romantically been involved with them, but some of you have, some of you have not, but they want to reconnect, to ground things out again, right? And to energize the relationship. That orange is energizing the relationship, based upon maybe the darkness it had before, okay? So it's time to reconnect. What is it that you make together here? What do you make together here? What does that look like? What do you make together? What do we have? King of Pentacles. Nice. A strong, solid foundation, being very much in control. Okay. And what you make together, I get the Knight of Cups. This is about an opportunity for love. This is, coming forth in love. So this is about, you can come forth in love. And I get the King of Pentacles, which is disciplined and controlling, in terms of being able to regulate emotions of the past. What you make together, you both might have something from the past that really brings you together, right? This is about that you are able to control, or you're able to overcome something of the past relating to past situations, right? Or overcome the past in the relationship or situation if you've had one before. And if you haven't, this is all about, going into the emotions of the past and being able to heal old wounds. And it's something that you both have done, okay, is what I feel that's coming through here. Whether you know it or not, it's kind of coming through in the cards, okay? But that's what I feel that's wants to say. Anything else, what you make together? Center yourself. Yeah, that you both, I think you both feel grounded in each other's company, okay? Or that you both are able to center yourself based upon the situations of the past and able to transform that, right? And center yourself based on the past situations, okay? And control that a lot better, or be in control of one's emotions, right? Is what I feel here. What does the Divine Love Oracle have to say? Let's take a look. Yeah, look at you guys. Balance things out, right? Now it could be that in this relationship or situation that things there's some adjustments. There is some chairs that need to be rearranged in this, okay? So things need to be brought into balance. I think you're able to do that, but I think that you kind of balance each other out, quite frankly. Like what you have, the other person doesn't, and what the other person doesn't have that you have. And I think that's why that at the very beginning, we got this beautiful card of Man of the Earth and Woman of the Sky coming together. Isn't this beautiful, Pisces? I mean, it's like what one has, the other doesn't, and you can see that within each other. It's beautiful. Let's take a look at what it is in terms of, what do we want to do? We want to go in terms of your best way forward. Like, is that what I want to do? We want to go what you most need to know about them. What you most need to know about them. What you most need to know about them. Empress energy, okay? Beauty, birthing of something new, that they're birthing something new, beauty. They're full of creativity. And that they have had conflicts in the past, and so they have a rebirth. And I don't know if you know that conflicts, tension, or despair of the past, you may not see that by looking at them, but they have gone through some really tough stuff. I'm just got some tough crap, I'm going to tell you, okay? They've gone through a lot, all right? You may or may not know that, but they have, okay? And, they may not look like that on the outside, be all in their beauty, but, or their gorgeousness or their handsomeness, but they've gone through some crap, okay? Is what is coming through here. Let's take a look at what the soul trees have to say. That's what you might not know about them, all right? Anything else? And that they have a new approach, that they're now focusing on a brand new approach as it pertains to love, a brand new approach as it pertains to their life, right? And it's sacred. They've had this sacred, change that's happened that no one really probably could see. It happens so much from within. And they also feel that they've got a sacred connection with you, okay? I will want to bring that up, okay? Let's take a look at what are the blockages of the situation. What are the blockages of the situation? What is it? Four of Swords, getting the rest and getting out of the head. So the blockage is not getting enough rest and getting out of the head and more into the heart, right? And that's what's happening here. So this is about, the King of Swords or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You might have that in your chart, or might be dealing with an air sign. Uh, and then the Four of Swords. So these are both air energy. This is about getting the rest and rebooting, re-energizing, and recalibrating as it pertains, to the head, right? Getting the rest because the head's been spinning, right? Been too much in their head. I need to get the rest. So the blockages is being too much in the head and not getting enough rest in terms of the situation before moving forward. Okay, there's a timeout that's necessary here, and this is what the blockages is that again could be too much in the head and not getting rest. But let me see what the Love Oracle has to say. Yeah, and not making any movements forward, right? There's no movement forward. The blockages on making movements forward is too much in the head. Let's take a look. Let me see what else. Controlling. Someone might be over controlling. Okay, someone might be overprotective or controlling. Okay, and that is keeping the relationship or situation from moving forward, or whatever the dynamic between you two. One might be a little bit more dominant than the other. So that's what's coming through, guys. What's your best way forward here, Pisces? What's your best way forward? Let's take a look. Best way forward for Pisces. Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant energy. Nice. Okay, beautiful energy. So what we have here is the pages are all about some sort of messages coming through. Okay. Now, when it comes to the Pentacles, this talks to be about a new manifestation that's happening. There is a new beginning that's taking place, a new journey. Okay. And so your best way forward is to focus on your new journey ahead, and in terms of love, and love starting with you and your new way of being in love, right? And then I get the Hierophant energy that has to do with tradition and beliefs. So there could have been a shift and a change in terms of belief or tradition relating to love. In this situation, there's a shift in belief, okay? And that could be on your side or that other person's side. But what I'm feeling is that the Hierophant energy is really taking a look at maybe seeking counsel in terms of their tradition or beliefs, listening to someone who's an authority of that, or being an authority of that, and reevaluating tradition or beliefs and seeing if this relationship or this could really, situation or this dating experience could fit. Okay, there is going to be a message of what it is that you manifest, and and a new opportunity is going to reveal itself. It's going to come through. So you get your manifesting on right now, guys. Really start with that. Definitely check out my new manifesting candle too. But this is about an opportunity to manifest that can come to fruition, right? And you might be reevaluating your boundaries. Okay, what does the Love Oracle have to say? What is this? It wants to come through here. Okay, detox and spiritual cleansing in that. So there is a detox that's taking place. Okay, so it's getting rid of old energy and purging it and cleansing and stepping into the new. And that Page of Pentacles, and then manifesting what it is that you want. Okay, Earth energy. Earth energy is coming through here. Yeah. Very beautiful energy, guys. Very beautiful energy. Okay, let's take a look at anything that the Soul Trees wants to say. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Unexpected gifts. You're going to get a message of some sort of manifestation, and it's going to be unexpected. Your best way forward. You can't plan for this one. Sorry, guys. You can't plan for this one here. This is beautiful energy. Okay, so there's going to be some sort of unexpected gift. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you might have Taurus within your chart as well, because that's that Hierophant energy. You might seeking guidance from someone that's sharing this and helping you along the way in this detox and in spiritual cleansing. But you're going to get an unexpected gift about this. Ooh, we're going to dive deeper into this. What we're going to do is I'm going to have an extended. We're going to find out what this other person has not told you and what you have not told them, what they're most afraid of and what you're most afraid of as well. Then we'll get into what their next move is going to be, and messages from both sides, as well as a potential outcome. Yet you still have got your free will, right? And then also advice at the end. So if you're willing to take that deep dive, guys, let's do it. Go ahead and click the link below. If not, I look forward to seeing you next time. Definitely like and subscribe, guys. Note your comments below. It helps my channel tremendously, and I thank you. And until next time, namaste.